Barakatah Yahweh Shah, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah.
But rather seek ye the kingdom of God, and all these things shall be added unto you. Fear not, little flock, for it is your Father's good pleasure to give you the kingdom.
All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I would like to give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushua, Bahashem Kakwadash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of GMS who rule well, teach well, being great examples to his younger brothers, and peace and blessing salutations to the hopeful lake out there pushing his word and truth and in sincerity across the four winds in the name of Yahweh Bahashem Yahushua, pushing to get up out of here. Shalom to the hopeful lake, the believers, the listeners whom have came back to the obedience of the scriptures through faith in Yahweh Bahashem Yahushua. And what I want to get into this morning, is a quote. I have been going to a lot of leadership classes, at work, dealing with, my job, and a lot of facilitators, they bring out, different quotes, and this one here, kind of stuck with me, and it said the secret of change is to focus all your energy not on fighting the old, all right, but on building the new, which that comes from Socrates, which we know, he was a Greek philosopher, okay? They was heavy into that stoic mindset, and, this is a heavy quote, because one thing about it, is we, as the scriptures say, are becoming new creatures. We can find ourselves occupied, we're trying to fight, the old man, which, it's a fight in the flesh, okay? It's part of the conditions of the battle, okay? But one thing that we should put energy in is focusing on the new, put more energy into doing new things and forming new habits, okay? Now, when you get the book, okay, of 2 Corinthians, which we read it earlier this morning, we read it again. It's 2 Corinthians 5, all right, and 17, it says, therefore, if any man be in Yahushua, he is a new creature. Old things are passed away. Behold, all things are become new. Okay? In order to become something new, we have to start doing new things and forming new habits that replace the old habits. Because you can spend, we can get caught up in spending so much time and trying to restrict ourselves from old things. Okay, and it could become a hard battle because we're not replacing those old habits with new habits. Okay, it would be much easier to replace new things. Okay, start doing new things, and the old things are going to naturally fade away. Okay, by default, they're going to be moved out the way, pushed out the way, because now we're being filled with new things, man, with new ways of thinking, new things, new things that we're doing. Okay, ways of eating, ways of thinking, things that we watch that could be off, man, that could alter the spirit, things we listen to, places we go, they can be bad for our spirit, different things, whatever it is in your situation. But we should focus more on putting more energy into becoming something new, and not spending so much time on trying to just restrict ourselves, put ourselves in the straitjacket, protect us from the old, So you go here to Ephesians, and the Bible, is full of precepts, that bag up, that concept. This Ephesians 4, okay, and in 21, it says, if so be that you have heard him and have been taught by him, as the truth is in Yahushua, that ye put off concerning the former conversation the old man, which is corrupt according to the deceitful lust, and be renewed in the spirit of your mind, and that ye put on the new man. You see that? Which after the Most High is created in righteousness and true holiness, man. So as we say, we want to be kings as men, we say we want to be kings. Well, we have to start moving, okay, as kings, man. With self-discipline, okay, being, reserved, okay. Like the kings will be into, worldly affairs, Okay, learning how things work, always learning how things work, how systems work. You know, being occupied in those things, all right, replaces those old, useful lusts that we had, man. Okay, instead of chasing women, now you want to learn how this herb work. How this oil work. Studying the stones, and you into different things, man. Okay, what is resource at? Okay, just different things that you can be getting into, man. All right, as women, instead of trying to take pictures and get attention, you could be learning how how to grow a garden, how to how to make teas, how to make tinctures, and they start replacing that old way of thinking and those old habits, man. I'm just giving out examples, on what I'm saying. All right, now when you go to Matthew, the book of Matthew, chapter 6, okay, 6:24, it says, "No man can serve two masters, for either he will hate the one and love the other, or else he will hold the one and despise the other. You cannot serve the Most High Mammon." All right, and Mammon is of this world, speaking of money, because pretty much, if you someone that loves to chase women, you know that it takes money to do that. Okay, so you're gonna be occupied with what? Chasing the bag, and you're gonna look at the ministry as getting in the way. Okay, if you love clout and status, okay, it takes the bag, all right, to get particular things, or you over concerned with clout at work, you're going to be over consumed by work, and this and the ministry is going to seem as if it's getting in the way of your progress. Okay, and on the complete opposite, when you want to elevate in the spirit, when you want to get more into the earth and more into spiritual things, all right, now you at the you like, damn, the work is getting in the way. Okay, and that's how it should be. Now we have to work, we have to make moves that we have to make. Okay, but it should be a feeling of, damn, this work is getting in the way of my spirit, of something I could be doing in the spirit, and it's all a balance, because we have to work in this society while it's up and functioning, but that's a mindset to have, is your concern is on spiritual growth, serving Yahweh Shema Shai. Okay, now let's go from there. Okay, because I meant to get this earlier, but I didn't get it. Because we all, works in progress, and we should be focused on the new. Okay. This is Philippians 3:12. It says, "Not as though I have already obtained, all right, either was already perfect, but I follow after, all right, if that I may apprehend, therefore which also I am apprehended of Yahweh Shah Mashiach." It says, "Brethren, I count not myself to have apprehended, but this one thing I do, forgetting those things which are behind and reaching forth." Okay, focusing on the new, putting energy on the new. Okay, dealing with, that's why I love teaching, because I'm the spirit, we should love teaching. The brothers that's teaching, we should love teaching, because we're putting our energy on the new, the believers that are becoming new creatures. We're investing our energy into that. All right, and they're becoming something great. That's why it's so easy for for me personally to invest energy into this, because I'm putting energy into the new. Okay, into the new me, the new, you brothers, you sisters, man, putting energy into that. Okay, looking forth to you brothers, becoming rulers, man. Looking forth to you, you sisters becoming, those beautiful daughters of Zion in order, man. Okay, with a mindset towards nation building, man. All right. It says, verse 14, "I press toward the mark for the prize, all right, of the high calling of the Most High in Yahweh Shah Mashiach," man. So we're pressing toward, and we're thinking, okay, of things we're putting our energy into things, all right, of the new. It says, "The secret of change," going back to the quote, The secret of change is to focus all of your energy not on fighting the old, but on building the new. Okay? Shalom.